Welcome to another Buffbunny collection sizing and review video with me, your girl T, and today we're going to be reviewing the Genesis collection. I've seen all the feedback from you guys regarding this collection. Some of you are so for it, love the gray tones, the cool tones, the light colors. Some of you are like, not for me, and I totally get it because these colors can be a little bit scary. Some super speedy housekeeping. This collection launches on Saturday, January 6th at 1 p.m. Central. You can use code Teresa to save 10% at checkout, and it supports me directly as an athlete. If you use my code, you can certainly enter the support code giveaway where I give back to you guys for using my code. I give away $100 gift cards. I try to pick about 3 to 4 winners every time. So definitely make sure that you turn in your screenshot confirmation if you use my code. My sizing stats are on the screen. For the most part in Buffbunny, I wear large, extra large tops, large, extra large leggings. I'm kind of in between, so depending on the fabric and the fit, I can go either way, and I'm certainly going to tell you piece by piece which size I chose and why. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, make sure that you do, because I do Q&As, color comparisons, fit comparisons, answer questions, all of that good stuff over there. Okay, let's get into it. Now, I'm going to start off with my favorite set of the entire collection, which is the Collagen set. This is a brand new fabric for Buffbunny collection. It is made of upcycled Yermafil, I don't know the exact pronunciation of it, but what it is, it's upcycled from marine waste. So it does have collagen also infused to it. That's why they call it the collagen legging. This isn't a miracle fabric, okay? It's not going to rid you of any imperfections, okay? But it just feels so good. It's so soft but supportive. It is absolutely stretchy. It is just a dream. The only drawback is that it only comes in 2 colors, and I'm very sad about that because it should have come in more colors. I would have loved to have seen this set come in Barista Blue. Listen, I love brown and I love black, but I'm a blue girly at heart. So Barista Blue would have just been the icing on the cake for the collagen set. Okay, starting with the bra. I stay true to size on both pieces, okay? Both the leggings and the bra. I got my large, which is my normal, usual size. It's what I always wear. It's where I fall in the size chart. And to me, it just fits perfect. It gives me support, but without feeling tight. It lifts me up without too much spillage. This bra features a scoop neckline and a somewhat long line, because it is long, right? But I just feel like it's not as long as Newbury, maybe, or like Revolution or Rosette. Maybe it's because it's not Newbury. It just kind of like, I don't know. I should probably measure it. But it is still long line, so if you prefer long line bras, you're going to like this one. So it does offer a little bit of more coverage in your torso area. As for the side, you will notice that it is not too low to where like things are just spilling out. It is just like perfect there to where it's not cutting off circulation to my armpits or my arms, but it's also not so low that everything is just coming out. The back is a racer back, so it looks like this. If I put my hands down, I do have a little bit of spillage here, but that is a me thing. That is me and my body. This does not feel tight, like at all. It feels so stretchy. It does not feel tight. It doesn't dig in. It's not constricting or anything like that. It's just I'm carrying extra fat in my back right now, so that's what my body's choosing to do. It is like a halter that goes into a racer back. I have seen some girls mention that for them it felt tight on their traps. I don't necessarily feel that way. I do feel like it's snug, but I don't feel like it's tight. Like if we think about like the halter bras that released this past year, you know, like the halter Revolution, the halter crop, the long crop, all of those I felt were like much tighter on the traps than this one. This one actually feels pretty good. Like I like the support. If that is something that you really worry about, then you can totally size up. But for me, like my normal large is just, it's perfect. I love that I get the support that I need, but it's also not like super high coverage, because I do like to have a little titty moment. I do like to have low cut bras, just not so low cut that I feel like I'm spilling out of it, or that I'm gonna have, you know, a nip slip or anything like that, which I don't feel that way with this one at all. I feel like it is like the perfect spot that gives me that feminine feel, but also the support and coverage that I need. Of all the bras that are launching with this collection, this is my favorite one, and I think it even tops Revolution for me. As far as the leggings go, I love these leggings as well. They're so stretchy but still supportive, and I like that they're high-rise. They're not ultra high-rise. So like our Legacies and our Rosas, those are ultra high-rise. So on me, they kind of sometimes connect to my bras, and to the point where I kind of have to pull my leggings down to create some separation. With these, no baby, look, I'm pulling on them. I'm still getting that separation right there from my short torso girlies. So I love, they just fit perfectly at the small of my waist. They feel so good. I also feel like they're pretty squat proof. I am purposely wearing polka dot underwear today so that as I'm doing close-ups, if you can see the underwear, you can see the underwear, okay? But I have already worked out in this set, I've shot in this set, I've worn it multiple times, and I feel that it is pretty squat proof. One other feature that I absolutely love about these leggings is that on the back of the waistband, there is an extra seam. So think about some of our other leggings that have that top band seam all the way around to just kind of keep them in place. These leggings have it, but they only have it in the back here. So just make sure that your leggings stay nice and put. They don't have them in the front so that they don't dig in, you don't get spillage, and the leggings just sit perfectly nice and flat on your tummy. Like I said, favorite set of this entire collection. If you can only get one set and you're looking for support and comfort, this is the one to go with. Next, we have the Dream Heather set. This one I sized up in. I sized up in both the top and the bottoms. I got extra large, and honestly, I feel like on the top, I probably could have even have done a 2X, and it probably would have been a little bit more comfortable. This set is interesting. I feel like it runs small, and after talking to a lot of the athletes, we're all still pretty divided. Some of us say it's true to size, some of us say no, it runs small. I think what you're really gonna have to pay attention here is body types. I feel like a lot of like the slimmer, more athletic girls feel like it's true to size, and whereas girls who are either top heavy or maybe you're bottom heavy or maybe you're just curvy all around, those of us that have that body type are saying that it runs tighter. And I think it's just because it's not as stretchy as like Nubri or Collagen or any of these other fabrics. Okay, let's start with the bra. I'm wearing an extra large. This part right here doesn't feel tight. It's actually pretty comfortable. But once I turn around in the back, you'll see the back feels tight, which is weird because it's the same fabric all the way around. I don't know why the back feels tighter than the front, but it just does. The other thing is that this is very, I had to double check I wasn't nipping right now. This is very low cut. For me, this is just nip slip waiting to happen. With the collagen one, the one right before the set, I didn't have that fear. I didn't have that, you know, I wasn't preoccupied with that. This one I do. I feel like I have to pay attention to make sure that I'm not spilling out and showing things I'm not supposed to. Now, these straps are adjustable. See, already you can see in the back, the back looks really tight. It looks small. And that's with me sizing up, okay? But like the straps are adjustable. But the thing is that like if I make them tighter, it raises the back of the bra and then it makes it really tight on my shoulder, and then it starts to kind of like twist into itself, kind of like that, because it's too tight. So I can't really tighten it. This part of the strap I don't really like. Yeah, because like although it's adjustable, adjusting it doesn't really help it. Like there are a lot of bras like that are adjustable and you can adjust it to make it fit better. This one doesn't work that way for me, personal opinion, my body type. See, it's already starting to do it, and I'm not even doing anything. This is a midline bra, so not long line, but it's also not like super short line. It's more midline, which is cool. I like a good midline moment. I love a midline moment. So the length of this bra is fine for me. I just wish it had more coverage. This is very light support. Like, no, not probably. I'm not wearing this to the gym. Like, I've seen a lot of the other girlies wear their Dream Heather sets to the gym. I don't feel comfortable wearing this to the gym. I don't like the way how tight it is on the back. I don't like how low cut it is in the front. I don't like the support because there really isn't any. So this for me is going to be more of a like loungy, chill at home, watch a movie type of set. Which is cool because I wear athleisure at home all the time anyway. But yeah, I'm not wearing this one to the gym. Maybe the leggings. I could probably wear the leggings to the gym. I actually like the leggings. It's the bra that I feel needs some work. If anything, I think what they should have done, and I'm not a designer, so, you know, maybe I'm not going to make sense, right? But I feel like for the plus sizes, they need to make other adjustments besides just making it bigger. And maybe they do, I don't know, because I don't wear the smaller sizes, so maybe they fit different, I don't know. But I feel like whenever you're creating pieces for plus sizes, especially pieces like this needs to come up more to make it more flattering and more supportive. This needs to come up a little bit higher to provide underarm coverage, this fat coverage, this fat support right here that those of us who are bigger and plus size have and need taken care of. I don't know, I just feel like there's things that we can do to make pieces like this fit plus size bodies better. So this bra, while super cute and the fabric is really comfortable and soft, I don't think it's plus size friendly. Curvy girl friendly, I think I can get away with it, like I said, but definitely not plus size friendly to where I would see myself wearing this to the gym. Okay, let's talk about the leggings. The leggings I actually do like, okay? Now, I did have to size up in them, like I said, but I like how they fit me. I like where they sit on my waist. I like how soft they are. Like, I want you to see that they're soft. I know I've seen comments, like people are saying it looks small, and I think it's just because we're so used to seeing Buffbunny have ultra high rise, and now they're kind of creating leggings that also have a mid-rise or high rise versus ultra high rise seams. I think we're just conditioned to the ultra high rise because they don't feel tight. They don't fall off of me. I like where they sit on me. I like how they fit. I like this, well, it doesn't have support, but I like how like comfy they are, and I think they're great. So I actually do like these leggings. It's a very simple legging, okay? Like there's literally nothing like too crazy about it. The little contour seam right here is not like exaggerated or excessive. I personally don't get camel toe. Cellulite, yes, because they're gray. It's a light color, so you're gonna see the cellulite. But I mean, I love them. Now these leggings are a 24.5-inch inseam, whereas a lot of the other Buffbunny leggings tend to be like 26, 27 inches. So these ones do sit a little bit shorter. So if you're a tall girly, maybe go check out a tall girly review just to kind of see where they're gonna hit you. Me being 5'2", they're fine. They're still at my ankles, so I'm okay with the inseam. Next up, I have the AirBrush set, which I don't love, but I don't hate. I think it has potential. I think maybe it's just, I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. So for this one, I stayed true to size on the leggings. I got a large, and I think that large is perfect for me. I think that if I had gotten extra large, it would have been way too big, and that's even with the compression because these are more compressive. But I still think large was the best sizing for me in these leggings. The bra, this is a short line bra, and usually with short line bras, I like to size up because they're short and I don't want them like digging too much right here. So I did size up, but I don't know if that was the right move. Here's the thing. If I had gotten a large, I feel like it still would have been too tight, right? But here I got the extra large, and I feel like I have this gap right here. It's not like doing the thing. That I don't feel like my boobs are gonna fall out by any means. They're nice and tucked in there. But they do have this little gap because I did size up. But I felt like if I had gotten large, it probably would have been too tight. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing. Again, check with other athletes. So this is made out of the AirBrush fabric. This is a performance fabric. It's got 4-way stretch. It's very cooling, and it does have like support. It does have a little bit of compression. I don't think it's like Elysium, but it's pretty similar to Elysium. The only difference is that this one has like a matte finish, whereas Elysium, depending on like the lighting, it can look not shimmery, but it does have like a shine to it, right? This one is more of a matte finish. The bra itself has this like corset design right here, which I think is really cute to like accentuate like an hourglass shape, or even to just bring in your waist and give that appearance of like a snatched waist. The cut on the neckline is perfect. It's not like super high, although I know some people like that, but I think it's perfect. It's not so low cut. I don't feel like I'm gonna have a nip slip or anything. Everything is nice and covered, nice and tucked in. I'd say this is like a medium support bra at best. Definitely more than light support, but not like a high support. So definitely I would say it's like medium support. The strap design comes into 1 and then it breaks off into 2, which is super cute. As you can see, mine's a little twisted there because I just put it on. But do you see what I mean about like right here? That's why I said if I had sized large, this would have been too tight. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I carry more fat in my back. I don't know. But yeah, so I don't hate it. But I like collagen better. You know, like if I could only pick one set, the airbrush set or the collagen set, I'm gonna go with collagen because collagen just looks good, feels good, all of the good. The leggings are going to be the trickier part for me. These fit higher up on my waist, and because of that, when I bend, they roll at the waist, like in the sides of my waist, because they're too long. So when I bend, they naturally want to like just come down. It's not because the leggings don't fit right. I think it's literally just because my torso is so short and there's too much fabric trying to go up that it's gonna naturally do that for me. The same thing happens in the front and in the back. These leggings do have a bonded front, so if you tried the scallop leggings from Dreamhouse, the little scallop part was bonded, like it felt like a little bit thicker, a little sturdier, a little tighter. So this one has the same thing, but instead of just, you know, at the top, it's this entire waistband right here that is bonded. Now, Buffbunny doesn't use the term tummy support, but I have seen other athletes and affiliates use that term tummy support. But I think that there's a difference between waist support and tummy support because it also depends on where the leggings hit you. When I think tummy support, I don't think tummy support just up here. I think tummy support all up in here, especially if you have loose skin or if you have like a mommy pooch. It tends to sit a little bit lower, and that's where we want the support. That's the area right here that we want to like keep tight and compressed, not necessarily just the waistband. So while these leggings are a little bit more supportive and compressive, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that they keep everything nice and tight, because I feel like we could use a little bit more support and a little bit of like the lower tummy area. Now, these are not like the old BBL leggings. If you remember the old BBL leggings where like the waistband was tight, but the leggings were not, so then it kind of created like a bulge. These don't do that. So I don't want you to be scared off of that, because I don't think like the contrast is not that different. So it's still gonna be kind of nice and comfortable. Personally, I think I would have liked these leggings if they just sat a little bit lower on my waist, just to like avoid some of that like pinching and the rolling that I get on the sides. But again, that's because I have a short torso. If you go look at Catherine Mueller wearing this set, Catherine is tall. Catherine has a long, beautiful torso, and these look so good on her. But I don't have Catherine's body, so they're not gonna look like that on me. And it's not that I'm comparing myself to her, it's just that, you know, things are gonna fit different on different body types, and I don't ever want you to feel like there's something wrong with you if something doesn't fit you the way it fits somebody else. It's just that they have a different body type from yours, just like Catherine has a different body type from me, so they're gonna look different. Kara has a different body type from me. They're gonna look different. They look great on everybody, they look different. Now this color, this is the color Bone. It is a more cool toned off-white than Stardust. Stardust seems to feel a little bit more warm. This is more cool tone. As I have mentioned many times before, these lighter colors are not going to be squat proof and they're not going to be cellulite friendly. So if those two things are super important to you, then I would maybe get this set in black, which also looks great. I have tried it also in black. I think I actually prefer it in black over Bone, but I had to test the squat proofness, so I asked for it in Bone. So out of the 3 new sets, if I had to rank them in my order of preference, Collagen is going to be my number 1, AirBrush is going to be my number 2, and then Dream Heather is going to be my number 3. This is the Revolution bra in Pistachio. I'm wearing it in size large, which is my true size, a bra size for Buffbunny collection. This is a staple bra for Buffbunny. It's been around for years. It has a square neckline. It's made out of the brushed newbie fabric. It's super stretchy. It has a long line band, so it gives you a little bit more coverage. I think it has really good like medium high support. I wouldn't say it's like high support, more like medium high support, depending on your bust size. It's one of my favorite Buffbunny bras. It's one of the bras that made me fall in love with the brand. Excuse my love. Oh, one of the bras that made me fall in love with the brand. This one and Rosa, just because, you know, when I first started going to the gym without baggy shirts, these were the bras that kind of helped me step out of my comfort zone and find a new comfort zone, because it's like going to the gym in a sports bra, but it's also not like a short line bra where, you know, like you're showing everything. It was like a happy medium for me, and I have a sweet spot for these bras. I love these bras. I will never not love these bras. Obviously, over the years, they've come up with some great bras, but this is always going to be a comfort, happy bra for me. I really do love it. So anyway, this is the color Pistachio. It pairs very well with the Pistachio BBL. Now they are different fabrics, so there is going to be a slight color difference, but I still think they look very well together, and the color difference is so minimal that unless you're like staring at me, you know, you're really not going to be able to tell. I did want to show you my Mojave Mint Cloud. This came out with Storm a year ago. It was the first launch of 2023, and I think on some of the content that you guys have seen, some of the models are wearing other pieces that are not launching with this collection. They're just pieces that we used to style outfits together, because while we like to show you the clothes, we also want to show you other ways to style it. That's why we started using, like, adding jackets, adding headbands, adding bags, things like that. So I just wanted to make sure that you don't get your hopes up like when you see a picture and think that the entire outfit is launching, because some pieces are just used to style, okay? So this is Mojave Mint Cloud from Storm. This is a year old, and I just wanted to show you how well it pairs together. So if you have this from a year ago, you can totally wear this as a cover up on top of your Pistachio, and they just look so good together. The back of Revolution is strappy, it's girly. I personally love it. I know that some girls have mentioned that they struggle with like gapping right here, and I don't really get this except with some of my extra large bras, because my true size is a large. So if I size up, that's when I notice I'll get the gapping. I have my Barista Blue one, my Barista Blue Revolution. I got it at the boutique, okay? So I went to the boutique because I wanted to have the colors to be able to compare for you. And Barista Blue, they only had an extra large. So I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna get it in extra large, even though I knew it was probably not gonna fit me as well as a large. So large fits me like a freaking glove, love large. Extra large is gonna give me a little bit more room here, and that's when I get the gapping. So if you find that you're getting the gapping here with Revolution, maybe it's time to size down. Maybe you need to consider sizing down. because that's what works for me, and like eliminating that. So I just wanted to throw that out there in case you're like, you know, sworn off revolution, but you haven't tried sizing down, because that might solve the problem for you. Let's talk about the BBL shorts, okay? The pros. I'm going to start with all the pros, okay? Because I do like this short. I really do like this short, okay? I like that they let out the waistband so that it's not as tight. I feel like the shorts from Dream House were so tight to where like this part was so tight that it accentuated like my lower tummy part, and it was not a cute look. It was not a cute look. I looked like extra bloated when I would wear those. And those were also 4-inch, and if I like moved around, they would ride up. And I told you this when I did my Dream House review. I did not sugarcoat it. I told you that those shorts would not work for me because they would ride up, okay? They have fixed that. So now the waistband is not super tight. It's actually much more comfortable. They also lowered the rise. So instead of them coming up ultra high rise, now they're just high rise. So they come like right at the small of my waist, which is perfect sweet spot for me. They shortened the glute seam, so now it literally goes like right where it needs to be in between my glutes, and they lengthened the inseam. So the old ones were 4-inch, these are now 5-inch, but they actually fit like a 4-inch, because the other ones said 4-inch but they fit like 2-inch. They were really short. Now they actually fit like a 4-inch short, and in my opinion they have stayed pretty well. I know some of the other girls have said they've experienced them like rolling up. Mine have only rolled up like, what was I doing? I did something that they were rolling up. I can't remember what the heck I was doing, but they rolled up. But I did train in these. I did go to the gym in these, and they were fine. They like did not ride up. Like they folded maybe just a little bit, but they didn't ride up. They stayed down. So I don't know if it's just because I have bigger thighs, so the fabric stretches more, so it tends to be a little bit tighter. I'm not really sure like why some girls get it and why some don't. I haven't experienced that. So those are all the things I love about the BB short. I love the new fit, the new waistband, the new rise, the length. I love all of that. The one and only con about these leggings is that they're sheer. They're sheer. They're sheer. I mean, just look. They're sheer. Okay? There's no sugarcoating it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I never lie to you. You know that. These babies are 100% going to be sheer on most women. Now, obviously here I am purposely wearing underwear that's going to show you that they're sheer. Someone DM'd me like, oh my god, you wear those to the gym? And yeah, I did, but I obviously didn't wear this underwear under it when I went to the gym. I wore like a nude thong, so it's not as obvious, unless you're like, you know, staring at my bum and trying to find the outline, you're really not going to see it. But this is one of those like comfort things, so if you are not comfortable with any kind of sheerness, panty lines, anything like that, then these might not be the shorts for you. I know that some girls like to go commando. One more con, I cannot go commando in BBL shorts or BBL leggings. I cannot go commando in either one of those because this fabric is so thin and so light that I do get camel toe. And I'm not a girl that gets camel toe often. Very few pieces give me camel toe. This is one of those that will if I don't wear underwear. So that's my personal experience. If I wear underwear, it's fine. That extra layer of fabric there just keeps everything nice and smoothed over. But if I go no panties, then big time camel toe. So again, comfort, whatever your comfort and preference level is here. Love everything about them except that they're sheer. Here I have the Scoop Seamless Bra, which if you remember with Cake, there was a Sculpt Seamless Bra that looked similar. It had the same ribbing and kind of same front, but that one I felt like it was shorter, and that one had crisscross straps in the back. This one is not. So this one scoops in the front and then it scoops in the back. Now same like with the Sculpt one, I'm gonna have to cut this off because the tag does want to keep like popping out, but it's a little bit different than that one. This one I feel like has way more support and way more coverage. I like this Sculpt Seamless Bra. I have it in like 3 colors because I really did like that bra, but I think this bra it just holds everything better. And the first time I tried on this bra, I did not like it. I was like, I like Sculpt Seamless better. But I think it's because I personally agree that for bigger chested women, this one might be a little tight, so you might consider sizing up in this one, okay? Bigger chested women. If you have a small cup size, you probably don't have to like worry about it, okay? But the reason why I didn't like the large, which is my usual size, is because the strap felt really tight on my shoulder, and then this one has more coverage on the side, and I felt like it was digging in right here. So I did not like it in large. When I got my PR order, I asked to size up to extra large, and now I like it. I like it so much better. Now it's comfortable. Now it's not tight on my shoulder. Now it's not digging in at the side. This one is a midline fit, and it feels like a midline fit, whereas I felt like the other one was a little bit shorter. So overall, I think sizing up for my cup size here, so it doesn't dig in here and it doesn't pull here, sizing up was the way to go for me. But if you are part of the itty bitty titty committee, you might not need to size up. Okay, just this is big titty committee personal experience, okay? The PDF says it doesn't have padding, but mine absolutely has padding. I stuck my hand in there to verify because like, I feel it. Stuck my hand in there, sure enough, there is padding in mine. If for some reason yours doesn't have padding, like I don't know, maybe like these have padding, but then the rest won't. I don't know. There are slits, so you can totally put your own pads in there. But yeah, and it comes up higher than the Sculpt one. I feel like you can barely see the little cleavage crack, right? Whereas I felt like with the other one, it was much lower and you could see more cleavage. This one just kind of covers up a little bit more. So I do like this. I still like Collagen better. I still like Revolution better, but I do like this one more than Dream Heather and more than AirBrush. AirBrush is just too small for me, I think. It's just too small for like my top half. But this one, nice and supported, comfy, love it. Let's talk BBL leggings. Okay, they updated them with Black Friday. I got them too late during Black Friday, I feel, and most people missed that review, like once I finally did get them. So I want to make sure that I clarify that, okay? Because this fit is the same fit from Black Friday. So if you got them during Black Friday and you liked how they fit, then you will like how these fit because the fit is the same. Now, if the last time that you tried BBL was Dream House or Cake, then I need you to pay attention because there have been some changes, okay? Change number 1 is that the old ones were ultra high rise. These are now just high rise. I personally love that. I feel like they sit better on my waist, and I feel like I'm not getting a Steve Urkel moment where they're like way up here, because I felt like the old BBL, that's what was happening. I was getting like Steve Urkel all the way up here to my boobs, and it was not a cute look. So I do like that. Change number 2, they like released the waistband a little bit more. Again, the other ones were really tight here and then not tight at all over here. So it was a very weird feeling and a very weird look on me. Didn't like it. Now they've released the waistband a little bit more. It's stretchier. It's much more comfortable. It's so much better. So those are the first 2 changes. Change number 3, they shortened the glute seam in the back. So before, because they were ultra high rise, the seam went up higher. Now that they're high rise, the seam comes down lower in your butt crack, okay? I like this better. I feel like the seam sits better on my body. It's much more comfortable. I don't feel like if I pull my leggings up, that seam is like halfway up my back. Like overall, I love. Okay. Now these leggings are a little bit on the shorter side. They're 24-inch inseam. I'm short, so I can't tell the difference because they feel the same as all the other leggings. So if you're a tall girl, just keep that in mind. They are on the shorter side. If you wear scrunch socks, then you'll be fine because you won't even be able to see it anyway. Now saying all of that, I still got extra large in these. I still sized up in them. During Black Friday, you know, they said they're more true to size, so I got the large, because they said they're true to size now, so I got large. And yeah, they are true to size, but since they were black, they were still sheer on me. Like, they're very, very sheer. So in my head, I was like, these are light colors, so they're gonna be even more sheer. So I sized up, hoping that would kind of eliminate the sheerness a little bit, because then I wouldn't be stretching the fabric as much. And I don't know if it's this color or if it's because I sized up, that I feel like this particular moody blue colorway is not as sheer as like the pistachio that I just reviewed a few minutes back. Moody blue is like a gray blue, but I don't know, I feel like it does a much better job at not being so sheer, at camouflaging everything better. That being said, they're still not cellulite friendly. I don't believe that any BBL are going to be cellulite friendly. Like, even the black ones, I don't felt like were cellulite friendly. So if that's something that you are not comfortable with, then maybe just don't do BBL and do a different fabric, a different style. But overall, I feel like BBL is just gonna be sheer. I have communicated that I feel like the leg part of the BBL leggings should be thicker. I feel like it should be more on par with the waistband. Like, the waistband is like, it's nice and thick and compressive. I feel like the rest of the legging should be the same, so it's more universal, like more like overall the same, versus like having 2 layers here and then 1 layer here, if that makes sense. So I don't know, I'm hoping that there's a BBL 3.0 in the future, where we just take the things that we love and need and put them into it and just make it an overall better legging. I do think it's better than the first version, but I still think it needs a little bit of improvement to make it just so perfect. Now let's talk about the Corset bodysuit. I'm going to show you the colors one by one, okay? This is Cold Brew. Again, this is a more cool toned version of Journey Dark Brown. Personally, I would not pair Cold Brew and Journey Dark Brown together. I think they clash. But if you like dark browns, Cold Brew. This is Mocha Berry, okay? It's like a grayish, brownish purple, like a mauvey, like a brownish mauvey. I don't know, it's really, really pretty. Then this is Berry Ice, okay? It's more pinky nude, like a rosy mauve, like a dusty rosy mauve. Okay, got all 3. And then of course we got black, right? Black is just black. This one's mine. These are not mine, I gotta give these back. But I just wanted to make sure that I showed you the colors up close and personal, so you can see the difference, okay? This bodysuit has been the thing that I've gotten asked about the most, which is understandable, like, I get it. But I also feel kind of bad because I don't know how to answer a lot. Like, a lot of y'all are just DMing me and telling me I wear an extra small legging but a large top, so what size bodysuit should I get? And I honestly, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable giving you an answer because that's not my experience, right? So what I've been telling everyone is just like, okay, this is how the top fits. This is how the bottom fits. You decide what you can live with and what you can give up if you want this bodysuit, right? So like, let's say, for example, you for sure want support up top, then you're probably gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna size myself for my top and I'll just live with however the bottom looks, right? But some of y'all be like, no, I like wanna make sure that the legs look good, so I'll make it's okay if the top is a little smaller and tighter. It's so hard because everyone is so different. Everyone's body is so different. Everyone's fit preferences are so different. I can wear large and extra large, okay? Here's large. I think it looks fantastic, okay? Here's extra large. I still think it looks fantastic. But there are pros and cons to both. So if I wear large, right, it fits, obviously, but the back dip does dip a little bit lower. So if I choose to wear underwear that day, it's gonna peek through the dip, right? But I like how everything else fits because I can loosen the straps and it's not so tight on my back. It still gives me support in my boobs. My true legging size is a large, so therefore the legs look perfect. It's gonna be a little bit tighter, like it's gonna, the corset part, it's gonna be a little bit tighter and feel a little bit more supportive. I just have to be okay with the fact of knowing that the dip is gonna sit lower, right? And I'm okay with that, so I prefer the large. But if I didn't like that, then here's my other option. I could do extra large. That extra large is gonna cover me up. There's gonna be no underwear peeking because it comes up higher. The straps are not gonna be as tight, or I can tighten them like to just like the perfect amount of tightness. But because it's a bigger size and my true bottom size is a large, I'm gonna have to be okay with having some extra fabric around my hips or like under the bust, because it's a size bigger than what I would normally wear. So I have to pick and choose. Do I prefer to have a low dip or do I prefer to have extra fabric? Personally for me, I prefer the low dip. So I'm gonna go with large. But just because that's my preference doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna be your preference, right? So I've just been trying so hard to explain this is how the top part fits. This is how the lower part fits. Now you take that information and you decide what you can live with, or maybe none of it you can live with and you're just gonna skip the bodysuit altogether, which I totally understand. But like, I wanna make sure that y'all also understand this is not just a Buffbunny thing. This is all bodysuits, right? Any brand bodysuit. If you have different size top or different size bottom, it's a little bit hard to like find the right sizing for you. I've had the same experience when shopping for bodysuits at Express because I'm curvier on the bottom. So if I get like bodysuits that have like the trouser part where the pants are not as stretchy, then I have to size up or have to size for my pants because I need the pants to fit. But then I have to be okay with the fact that the top part is going to be a little bit more relaxed or loose because I had to size up. So it's a bodysuit thing. It's not a Buffbunny thing. It's not a anything's wrong with your body thing. It's a bodysuit thing. As far as the colors, okay, Cold Brew and Onyx, I think are the most squat proof and the most cellulite friendly. These are the ones that I love the most. This one's mine. I get to keep it. This one's not. I have to give it back. But if I had to buy another one, this is the color I would buy. In fact, I really want this color to add it to my grounds wardrobe because, you know, we wear all the neutral tones for grounds and I want to have a bodysuit for grounds. So this is on my personal shopping list. I want these two. Next up is going to be Mocha Berry. So like the purpley, brownish purple color. This one is still pretty squat proof, I feel. Like, unless you're wearing super thick underwear with thick panty lines or something like that, you really can't like see the underwear. You can probably see the outline of your underwear, but that's about it. Cellulite friendliness is medium-ish, okay? You can still see cellulite with this one. So if you don't want cellulite showing, then go with these. If you don't mind it, go with this one. These are gonna be fine, okay? This one, however, this color, okay? This color is the sheerest of all the bodysuits. I feel like you can totally see shadows of your underwear with this one, and this is going to be the least cellulite friendly of all the bodysuits. So if you don't want any cellulite showing or you're self-conscious about cellulite showing, then you need to stay away from this color and go with one of the darker ones. The straps are totally adjustable. So not just like the shoulder straps, but this back strap too, the one that goes across, right here. This one, oh my God. Let me find it, hold on. They're all coming together. Okay, this one, the one that goes straight across your back. This one is also adjustable, so if you need a little bit more space back there so it doesn't feel like it's digging into your back, you can totally adjust that. And I personally love that they did this because I carry more weight on my back, so I had to let it out a little bit more so that it didn't feel or look super tight. There's no shelf bra or liner or anything to give you support, but there is padding and there is a seam, so it does create the separation. Plus, on top of that, this part right here is bonded, so it's tighter, and then this part right here is not. But this seam right here gives you the support so that it doesn't become like a uni boob or anything like that. So I think it does a really good job at that, but it is a low cut bodysuit. Like, do you see? I can, with my large, I feel fine. I don't feel too exposed, or with the extra large, but I did see some of the other girls who wore it at the shoot, who on them it sat a little bit lower. So it's just something to keep in mind if you are bigger chested, or even things like nipple placement can play a big role in this, right? Because if your nipples are more like in this area, you're going to be more prone to nip slips. Whereas if your nipples are more like to the side, or sit a little bit lower, then I think you're going to be safe. So just keep those kinds of things in mind when it comes to the top of this bodysuit. For me, it just feels low cut, but I haven't had a nip slip or anything with it. I'd say it's probably like light to medium support. I do plan to wear mine to the gym for back day. I already did back day, but I wore a different set. What did I wear? I can't remember what I wore. I wore something else. So for my next back day, for this week when I do back, I'm gonna wear the bodysuit because I do want to test it out. I feel perfectly fine lifting in it. I will personally not do anything high impact with it. That being said, it is one of my favorite items, along with the collagen set, for this drop. As far as accessories go, there are no bags, no headbands, no whatever else other kind of accessories Buffbunny tends to have. But we do get scrunch socks, and boy do I love these scrunch socks. They're also one of my top 3 things to get. Top 3 things for me personally are gonna be, okay, that are top picks, because I haven't said that in this video yet. The collagen set, hi Milo, the collagen set, the corset bodysuit, if you can find that it's gonna work for your body, and then of course the scrunch socks. So the scrunch socks are gonna come in 3 packs now. Before they used to sell them in single pairs. Now they come in 3 packs. So we have like the brown set, so it's like 3 different colors. Ugh, so pretty. Here, I don't know if that's doing anything. Okay, I'm gonna not hide the white one, but I'm not gonna like worry about it because these are the 2 colors that are different. So this is the only pair that has a black BB logo. All the other ones are gonna have the white logo. You can see they pair really well with the colors in this collection. Why are you wet? Did you just come back from inside? Oh, thank you, you're so sweet. But I have makeup on, I don't want you to lick the makeup. And then the other set is the gray and black set. So it comes with white, gray, and black. I think Milo wants attention. So yeah, you can either do this colorway or you can do this colorway. I love them all, and like I said, they pair so well with the colors in this collection, so definitely a top pick for me. All right, that is it for this collection. I do have a bunch more information as well as like things that I've measured out and color comparisons over on my Instagram highlights. So if you haven't checked those out, go give them a look. I promise they're worth it. Yeah, so Saturday, January 6th, 1 p.m. Central, code Teresa to save, support me, and enter the giveaway. And what else have we got? I think that's it. So I can't wait to see what you get. Make sure you tag me so I can see what you got. And I'll see you next time. Bye.